Welcome to a world where the markets aren't just numbers on a screen. They're battles fought in silence, where fortunes are built, destroyed, and rebuilt again. I've been in those trenches. I've felt the thrill of victory and the sting of losses that burn for years. This isn't theory. This is experience. Raw, unfiltered, and brutally honest. Here, we don't chase luck, we study discipline, we don't gamble, we strategize. Because trading, investing, and finance aren't just about money. They're about psychology, survival, and power. So if you're ready to learn from scars as well as successes, you've come to the right place. This is where we turn market chaos into wisdom. This is Profit Pulse. Asterisk. 1. The first loss is the cheapest. I still remember my first big loss. I was convinced the stock couldn't possibly drop further until it did. I kept holding, waiting for it to bounce back, but the market doesn't care about hope. That day, I learned a painful truth. The first loss is always the cheapest. If you can't cut your losses fast, you'll bleed out slowly. Risk management isn't optional. It's survival. Every trader who lasts learns this lesson. Those who don't become the lesson. 2. The market is ruthless, but fair. I've had days when I thought the market was against me, like some invisible hand was hunting my stops. But then I realized the market isn't cruel. It's not kind either. It's simply fair. It rewards discipline, patience, and strategy, and it punishes arrogance and greed. If you blame the market, you've already lost. If you own your mistakes, you can grow. That's the deal we sign when we choose this game. 3. The siren song of leverage. Leverage is seductive. It whispers promises of doubling your money overnight, and I fell for it once. I turned a small account into a big one in weeks, then lost it all in one bad trade. Leverage is a double-edged sword. It can make you rich fast, or poor even faster. Use it wisely, like a scalpel, not a hammer, because in trading, staying alive matters more than swinging for glory. 4. Patience is the hardest trade. People think trading is all about action, clicking buttons, riding adrenaline, but the real money, it's in patience. Some of my biggest trades came from waiting weeks, even months, for the right setup. The hardest trade isn't buying or selling. It's sitting still when everyone else is chasing noise. You have to learn to wait for the fat pitch, not swing at every ball. 5. Greed turns winners into losers. I once turned $5,000 into $50,000 on a single run. I should have walked away, but greed kept me chained to the screen. I wanted more. And the market, as it always does, took it all back. Plus, some. Greed is the silent assassin of traders. It convinces you that one more trade, one more push will make you invincible. The truth? Discipline beats greed every single time. 6. Trading is 90% psychology. The charts, the indicators, the news, they matter, but only 10%. The other 90%, it's psychology. It's whether you panic when a candle turns red, whether you revenge trade after a loss, whether you can stick to your rules when your heart's pounding. I've seen traders with perfect strategies go broke because they couldn't master themselves. In the end, you're not trading the market. You're trading your own emotions. 7. The illusion of certainty. I used to chase certainty. I thought if I studied enough charts, enough data, I could predict the future. But the truth is, certainty doesn't exist in trading. There are only probabilities. Once you accept that, everything changes. You stop trying to be right all the time, and you focus on managing risk when you're wrong. And here's the kicker. The best traders aren't the ones who win the most trades. They're the ones who lose the least when they're wrong. 8. The market doesn't owe you anything. After a string of losses, I used to think, I'm due for a win. That's the gambler's mindset. The market doesn't owe you a win, a bounce, or a break. It doesn't care how much you lost or how hard you worked. The market only gives to those prepared, disciplined, and patient. If you feel entitled, you're finished. If you approach every day as a student, you'll survive long enough to thrive. 9. Protect your capital like your life. Your capital is oxygen. Without it, you suffocate. I once risked too much on a single trade, and when it went south, I was out of the game for months. Protecting your capital isn't just about avoiding big losses. It's about giving yourself the chance to fight another day. Every professional trader I know lives by one rule: survive first, thrive second. 10. Success is boring. People think successful traders live wild, high adrenaline lives. But the truth? Success in trading is boring. It's waking up, following the same routine, sticking to the same rules, repeating the same process, day after day. The excitement comes from consistency, not chaos. The flashy traders on social media burn out.